So, for some reason, I randomly woke up this morning around like 4:50 a.m. I don't know, and stumbled upon an article that actually blew my mind. The title was Deep Blue Sea's Nastiest Easter Egg Places It in the Jaws Universe. I don't know why it was described as nastiest, but it had me super intrigued knowing that these two films are by far in my top 10 fave films of all time. So I read this article and I knew I had to do a video on it. Curious to know what this Easter egg is? Because let me tell you, I didn't notice it until they pointed it out. And I was shocked I never noticed it. Okay, so let's break this down, shall we? In Jaws, people looking for a cash reward killed anything and everything they could in hopes of capturing the shark that killed a young boy. What they caught was a massive tiger shark that looked like it could eat a person but was ultimately innocent. Poor tiger shark. To figure this out, marine biologist Matt Hooper opened the shark's stomach only to discover that his hunch was right. But Hooper also found a license plate from Louisiana meant to be a nod to a past James Bond movie. From that point on, the plate took on a new life in the world of shark movies. Just to specify, I am not reading the entire article here, so I will leave a link in the description below that will have the full article. Trust me, it's a must read if you are a Jaws fan and a Deep Blue Sea fan. So in Deep Blue Sea, they bring back a tiger shark that attacked a boat to the Lab Aquatica. Carter, the shark wrangler, notices something lodged in the tiger shark's teeth. So, as brave as he is, he manages to use some smooth shark wrangler maneuvers to get a license plate out of the tiger shark's mouth. This license plate is none other than the exact same license plate from Jaws. Yes, you heard me right. It is the same one. Aside from the fact that one license plate has found its way into more than one shark's mouth in decades, there's also an intriguing theory that could connect Jaws to Deep Blue Sea. For starters, the events of Jaws could have inspired the powers that be to further study sharks for what they're capable of. While the great white in Jaws wasn't as intelligent as the super Makos, it still surprised Quint enough to make him feel fear. Furthermore, these Makos were enhanced, implying they may have already been intelligent enough to be examined. Now, to break down the part of this article, they are saying that because of what happened in Jaws, the scientists could have been compelled to further study sharks, learning that Makos are in fact the smarter of the shark species, therefore zoning in on them rather than great whites. I mean, thinking about it, when Hooper found the license plate, he probably found it to be useless, so somehow maybe it wasn't disposed of properly, therefore ending up back into the ocean, where the tiger shark in Deep Blue Sea could have found this license plate and decided it was a tasty snack. Tiger sharks are known to be the garbage sharks of the sea. They will eat anything. Knowing there is any connection to these two films, let alone what the writer of this article is implying, I am down for the connections of these two films. In a world with sharks that are above the line in terms of animal intelligence, it could be plausible that the events of Jaws inspired Deep Blue Sea, especially since its head scientist, Dr. Susan McAllister, was obsessed with sharks' natural immunities. In reality, there are next to no malicious sharks, as they're all just animals. But in a world tied to Jaws, it would set a precedent for smart and violent sharks, and Deep Blue Sea represents how humans could make that concept worse. All of it thanks to a license plate. So here are my closing thoughts. This could very well just be an Easter egg in homage to Jaws. It's a very honorable nod indeed. Tiger shark and all, eating a license plate. Quite the connection there. I can't help but wonder, though, if Deep Blue Sea was in fact in the same universe as Jaws. It would make more sense on why the fascination with sharks, because Jaws did in fact cause more attention to sharks. So what do all of you fellow movie geeks think? Just an Easter egg? Or is there more of a connection that ties these two films together? Let me know in the comments down below. This is Carrie Craves Cinema. Stay geeky for movies, my friends.